Hello YouTube, this is Chaos Ripid, and this is another episode of Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, my vlog. It's like episode 10. First off, I'm hoping everybody's having a blessed, wonderful, fantastic day. I'm hoping everything's going well with you in your life. For people who got hit with COVID, you know, both who have lost someone and people who've had it, whoever got their vaccines, the whole 9 yards. I'm hoping everything works out one way or another. I know we're gonna, if we band together, we'll get through it. All right. So much love, much respect to everybody out there. And I'm hoping that you're having a blessed, wonderful, fantastic day, and everything's going well with you. I know it's been a minute, and I was trying to add another episode, but I was listening to myself in the last episode, and it was boring. It was just boring. It was horrible. Like I wanted to choke myself with like a cord. It was horrible. This is being real. Like, so I was like, well, how can I do this without it being boring? Because I know I like talking about most of the time. What I like talking about is usually kind of boring to most people. So it's like, how can I figure this out? Okay, cool. We'll do it like this. First off, I'm just skipping through this because I already know. And plus, I'm playing with the Invisible Woman because I'm trying to master her stuff and trying to get better with her, but she is not that great in this game. I'm not saying that the fans of her won't like her, you know, but just for me, I like attacking. I like, you know, wilding out, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. That's just me. So yeah, but for me personally, yeah, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. But you know, I was gonna give it a good college try, even though I did not graduate from college at all. Yeah, that should say something about me, didn't it? Oh goodness gracious! But yeah, I've been trying to focus on this, and you know, I've been working, chilling out. Yeah, just really not doing anything for the most part. Because I've been just, you know, not moving around, just kind of living life. Just not really. I have a boring life. Okay, just being real. I have a really, really boring life. Okay, and I just got murked. Lovely. I just got murked because on here, Invisible Woman kind of sucks. I'm sorry, she does. It just no offense but about it. You know what I'm saying? And women are more powerful than this, and she sucks in here in this. I mean, I don't know how to say it. Everybody else I mean, even like when was it Ivan the Unstoppable on YouTube, when he talked about the Invisible Woman, everything she could do, and then they choose to do this. I was like, why? It's like, why? Like, there was so many things you could have done with her, and then you just, like, no. Like, no. Oh, my goodness gracious. Like, the last video I actually did, not actual last, but the one I recorded before, recently, or one I was going to put out, was talking about a lot of stuff that was just god-awful boring. Like, I just wanted to just stop and just say, why? No, we're not giving you a hand. We'll give you a hand clap. But yeah, it was like, yeah, this is this, and this is this, and this is. And it's like, no, you know. I think I talked a little bit about politics, a little bit about religion, a little bit about this, a little bit about that. And I was like, no. And it wasn't anything offensive or anything like that. It was just, you know, some facts and figures. It was like, this isn't usually me. It's because I haven't played this game in God knows how long, and I haven't done any commentary in what seems to be forever. In fact, I'm probably just going to get off this and just redo it again. Just cause. Give me my mace. Thank you. I'll just take this one. You know. I mean, mainly I'm just trying to gain a boatload of money so I can level up some of these characters' defense. Which I wonder if I can do it from here. Like, all seriousness, I wonder if I can do it from here. I wonder if there was a way to bring her back. I don't remember. But anyway, I'll just get this out of her. Yeah, because her defense sucks. Like, that was the only reason I actually decided to do it. Like, I want to gain enough money on here so I can, you know, raise the defense up on the majority of the characters. I mean, that's basically it.
Gotcha. Stop falling down.
There you go. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's the difference. Okay. But, yeah. You know, if I get enough coin together, which I'm going for the money. I'm going for the money.
Somebody give me a hand here.
No, we're not giving you any hands. Sorry.
Hey, I need some help. Help. Sure thing. Hey, I need some help. Sure thing.
Nah, that doesn't work. No. Oh, that's okay. But, yeah. I'm just trying to level up their defense and their costumes because it really sucks. And I figure that the best way to do that would be to just go through a board or a level or whatever and just work on the Fantastic Four because like they have strengths and stuff, but it's not my main go-to team.
We could use some help here.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just they just don't do just no. Like even the Mr. Fantastic, like I do like using Mr. Fantastic. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hold on a sec. I like using Mr. Fantastic when he's used perfect. When he's used blah, 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 blah. I'm tired when he's used properly, but he's not leveled up right now. He can't defend himself necessarily the way I need him to. And the Invisible Woman, so I said, well, let me go ahead and just get as much money as I possibly can in a short amount of time period and at least get the characters up to a certain quota. And so I don't have to think about it most of the time. You know. Man, I wonder if Shang-Chi was on here. You know. I wonder how this game would be. I mean, I think, did they have Iron Fist on here? No, they don't have Iron Fist on here. I think Iron Fist is on part 2. I think he is. But yeah. I don't remember. So let's see. I think I got about another 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying, to kill or something. I don't remember. Do you remember the time? No. Like if I was playing on my game, I got like over 200 hours of me just playing this. All seriousness, like 200 straight hours. You know, because this is for you guys. Me, look, I'll play this whole board like 50 billion times and have no issues with it. But I know when it comes to playing video games and stuff like that for YouTube, you gotta do it in a certain way and edit and blah blah blah. Which I'm not editing this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it.
Woohoo! Score another one for me.
No, we will not score anything for you. You're out there by yourself. Okay? Just letting you know that now. I don't think anybody actually likes you. Just give you a heads up on that. Okay? Alright? I want you to think about that. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. This might be another dud. I think it is. Because I ain't got the motions for this. But I'll give it another shot. No, I don't want that. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a way. Because I wanted to talk about something that I'm passionate about. But majority of the time it's just boring. It's literally just boring. But I like it. Which is weird. But I like it. I've been looking up tax liens, okay? Basically. It's another investment tool. Somebody basically doesn't pay their taxes. You can come to an auction, buy or purchase the lien. That's what happens when you don't pay your taxes. It turns into a lien on the property. Somebody else pays for the property. And then there's a redemption period. If it's an actual lien, let's say $1,000, then you have to pay them the $1,000 back plus interest. That's where they make their money at. If you don't pay, they get the house. And if there's a mortgage on the house, it's not going to follow them. It's going to follow the original owners of that house. So let's say investor is buying the house and the person owns the house. Person doesn't pay their taxes. Investor comes by in the auction, pays for the lien. You have to pay them back plus interest. You don't pay it, they get the property. If you do pay it, let's say it's $1,000, 15-20%. No, sorry, 5 or 10% annually per month. Yeah. If you're paying the whole 12 months, that's what, 5 or 6% on, let's say, $1,000 every month. And anybody who ever had a credit card bill before, you understand how those bills can just shoot up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could be 10%, depending on if nobody wants the property and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to go through all that, but there's a lot more to it. But that's something I've been looking into. Not to do, but just to understand. So, yeah. Let's see. You can get that. But yeah, that's what I've been looking into for the most part. And just something just to think about for a little while. Yeah, I mean, essentially you go to an auction as an investor. You invest into a property. And one caveat is, the government says that you hold the first place when it comes to your money. Not like, let's say there is a contractor lien on the property. If there's if you live in Detroit, you understand this. If there is a water bill lien or gas bill lien or something like that. Now, I don't know if you have to pay them after you pay for the property. I don't know. But from what I've seen and heard, when it comes to taxes, the government says you're going to pay me, and the trade-off is you ain't got to pay all the other stuff. But the upkeep of that property, you still got to take care of. Which means if you get taxes afterwards that you got to pay, after you pay for the lien, you got to pay that. But thing is, the person or the original owner got to pay you all that money that you put out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like all the money that you put in, you'll possibly get back out plus interest. And collateral is basically the house. They don't pay it, yeah, you're going to lose your house. And the government backs them up because it's tax money. So, and side note, I didn't know this personally. You know how, like, there's mortgages on houses and stuff like that most of the time? Do you know that, and I didn't know this, I know it's not exciting, but it is what it is, because it's the only thing I can talk about that gets me excited. If there's a mortgage on the property, the mortgage company can forget to pay their taxes, and you can buy it out from them free and clear, and they can't do a thing about it. That's why a lot of banks, a lot of time, will pay the taxes off. Let's say if there's $5,000 on the property, they'll say, "Hey, look, we'll pay the $5,000. We'll just make the owners of the house pay us later on the back end." If it's a $100,000 house, then hey, $5,000 investment. Come on, we ain't trying to lose this to the government, or have some random person who didn't do any work or is not going to pay us come in with like $5,000 and buy the house free and clear with no liens besides what they're paying for. Think about that for a minute. You're literally buying a house free and clear. Free and clear. No mortgage. You could have a mortgage on the property, but guess what? That follows the person. It doesn't follow the house. Now, the only thing you really have to worry about is, like, you know, like I said, I believe liens like, you know, cutting the grass. The government has to cut the grass for you, or the state, I guess. If, you know, water liens, you know, you don't pay water or gas or electric, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the original owners didn't pay it, then it follows you and stuff like that. Well, check this out. If you're paying for the house the regular way, from my understanding, then yeah, then you'll have to deal with those consequences. So if there's a $5,000 lien, water lien, you know, basically the water company says, hey, they didn't pay that bill in the original house, so the new owners are gonna have to pay for it. But in a lien, I think it's LIEN, lien, tax lien, you ain't gotta worry about that most of the time. Government comes first. Seriously, like, all seriousness, the government comes first. So if people go out there and they pay for the lien, they ain't got to worry about all those other stuff. You can literally buy a house from a bank. You can literally buy a house without having to worry about the bank. Free and clear. Whether you want to live in it, flip it, rent to own, you know what I'm saying, supplement your income with rental income. I mean, whatever you feel like doing. You know, if you just want an extra house, if you don't mind paying the, you know, the insurance, house insurance and all that kind of stuff, you know, you gotta pay out. You gotta have house insurance. Come on. And I know, like I said, this is not the most exciting thing to talk about, but it's the only thing I understand. But yeah, I mean, when I figured that out, I was like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me I could buy a house free and clear? I can buy a house free and clear for, let's say, $2,000, $3,000 because somebody else chose not to pay their taxes at an auction? All seriousness. Like, whoa. I didn't know that was a thing until I found out that was a thing. And yeah, you can actually get those houses, and as long as you get like a perfect title, because, you know, if you try to sell it right from the auction after you pay for it, you know, with tax lien, you know, you pay for the lien and then the redemption period stops. Oh, and like I said, well, I don't know if I did say it. The redemption period, basically, you give people time to pay the taxes back, but they have to pay it back with interest, and you usually set that interest during the auction. So yeah, you set it all up during the auction. You know, that's what you're auctioning. That's what, like, some people say you can either bid, like, for the interest, I believe, or bid down the interest, something like that. Where basically, can you deal with 14%, 7%, 5%, something like that? You know what I'm saying? And whatever you feel comfortable bidding, usually it's a 5% penalty fee, something like that with it. So, but the only bad thing is sometimes it takes like a year for you to actually either get your money back or to get the house. So you gotta have your money ready to go. Hey, you know, you gotta have your money. You know, which means you might have to work them hours and hours and hours to get your money right. Got to go buy the property. Please do not buy houses just because, you know, it's $1,000. No, go buy the property. Is it worth it? It's in a good neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, but it is a solid way to. Would I say it would be a great way to buy a house? I don't know. I mean, you know the house is gonna be trash. You know what I'm saying? Not trash as in bad, but it's like, you know, people basically getting forced out of their homes, so you know it's gonna be some damage. So you know you gotta put some money in it to make it work. That's why a lot of people use those as investment properties. But if you got the money to just buy the house, you know what I'm saying, and you know you want to get a house in a certain neighborhood, and you did the homework, and you want to take your chance. The worst that could happen is they pay their redemption fee back, and you make a little money, but it takes a year for you to get your money back. The best thing that can happen is you get the property, or you spend too much money on taxes. Well, worse could be you pay too much on taxes too. So, you know, it's just something to think about. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, that is something interesting. I mean, you would figure, you know, well, you need a brain needs to work. You need a perfect credit score, and you just need money, and you need to do your homework. Just like anything else, you need to truly understand it, and you can get you a house for pennies to $1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Period. So would I say go for it if it works for you? Yeah. I'll say definitely go for it. But just like anything else, make sure you understand it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, man, I'm getting hurt. Sorry. I'm not paying attention. Good night. You know, I mean, I would love to I would love to have a fourplex or something like that for like pennies to $1. I mean, true enough, they'll probably be in rural areas, but you can actually get them in good areas too. I found out hospitals have tax liens, gas stations, which I would say never get a gas lien. I mean, never get a gas station tax lien. You know what I'm saying? Because the land's not worth it. You know, you can pay for actual lots, you know what I'm saying, to build on if you want to, so you ain't got to worry about, You know, if all you want to do is just pay to get the house built on some land, pay for the land with tax liens, tax liens and tax deeds, depending on how you look at it. I think Florida is a tax deed state, and I believe Kansas City is too. Other ones are, I think Missouri is a tax lien state. Missouri is, I think. Though some cities might go for the tax deed, depending on what's going on. But anytime you bring up taxes, people get like, "Oh my God, this is killing me. It's boring. It's a bug." But I'm guarantee, would you rather pay 10 grand or 100 grand, 100 grand for a house? You might put a little more work into it, but you can get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's easy to get the return on your investment. You know, would you rather get a return on your investment off of like $20,000, $30,000 on a $100,000 house, or try to get your return on investment on a $100,000 house when you're paying for a $100,000 house? Because most people try to do the whole loan thing, and they pull out the loan and then get another property, and which is good. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you pull the money out to do some more investing and stuff like that, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? But it's just another way of doing it. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just, ouch. There's nothing wrong with going out there paying little or nothing, and yeah, you can, if the property didn't necessarily perform the way you wanted to, you can sell it for cheap and still make a profit. Just saying. So, you know, I mean, just something to think about. Wow. So, yeah, but that is my educational rant for the day. I'm not going to boggle you down with tax liens, but look it up though. Seriously, like, look up tax lien investing. It's not this. For anyone out there who are young, who just want to pay for stuff with cash, look, I would rather pay for a mortgage that's going to make me money than pay for a mortgage that's not. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Nothing against anybody else or what they do. Sorry, scratching my chin. But yeah, that's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? So summary. Quick summary. Tax lien. Go to an auction. Have your money ready to go. Don't overbid. Pay pennies to $1 on an investment property. Once you buy it, fix it, flip, fix it, rent for residual income or rent, or sell it for a couple dollars more, make your money back, and do it over and over again. Or, here's the last one I didn't say, just invest for the tax lien itself. You're making, let's see, inflation's usually 3, but it might be 5 or 6 now, maybe 7. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 8. Invest for a 10% tax lien. Think of a credit card, right? 10% on the credit card. Now make the loan that you own, and someone has to pay you 10% on the money that you loaned out every month. And the collateral is the house. You get the house, right? You can refinance it, pull out boatloads of money, and do as you see fit, as long as you pay it back. But since most folks don't want to lose their homes, they pay you back maybe 10% on maybe $1,000. They do that for maybe 5 or 6 or 7, 8 months. A year later, you get all that money back, you reinvest it, and you do it again. In fact, the smarter thing to do would be to get multiple liens for multiple properties, do the same thing. So by the end of the year, you're making a sizable amount of money. It just takes time and takes patience. All right. Just a little bit less, just little lessons I've learned from other people, books and stuff like that. So this is Chaos Ripper signing out, saying thank you. Have a blessed, wonderful, fantastic day. I'm going to end it off right here. People, use your mind to make better decisions. Don't be reactive. Be proactive. In life, in love, liberty, truth, happiness, religion, the whole 9 yards. Okay? Much love, much respect. Peace out.